And we're on live.
Today, we are discussing discrimination, specifically in school. So, let's get started.
Okay, do you guys have any examples specifically that you want to talk about that you've experienced at your school, like that really stick out to you in your memory?
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, going in a predominantly white school, especially high school, it's bound to see some ignorance, especially African Americans.
I don't know. Growing up in Plano, like I've been in Plano school systems my whole life. So elementary school, there was literally only a handful of black kids to start off with. And then Otto, there's even more white kids than minorities. And then Williams was the first school where I actually interacted with other races or was like around other races. And then Plano East was, But I don't know, I've done theater since middle school, so a lot of my discrimination experiences comes from that. Yeah, like extracurriculars especially, because a lot of, colored kids didn't do extracurriculars.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
So, do you guys want to, speak about, more systemic or, I guess, prominent examples of discrimination that you faced, or the subtleties? For example, a lot of my teachers, especially my English teachers, automatically assume my parents were uneducated. That's one of the things I faced. My parents used to have to deliberately put their work emails in, when they're trying to talk to my teachers and stuff like that, and deliberately show, hey, I have a master's degree type stuff, because they would just assume that they were ignorant.
Doing it like you're seeking validation, but you don't even know that you're doing it. You're just
used to it.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Because I know a friend told me, she was being that she was the only black girl in her class, she felt like she owed it to us in the community to do good, to excel in the class. And it's we shouldn't have to feel that way. Because I guarantee no one else feels that way. Person that's smart, they just do it. They don't have to be oh yeah, I have to pass this test or I'm gonna lose my rep. No, if you're known to be smart, then they won't care. But for us, we always have had to work 20 times harder. Not even 10 times, 20.
But a lot of other races get the, I guess, the privilege to fail, if that makes sense. They get to be subpar. And
well, it depends on the race, specifically. Yeah. Because some households is very strict.
Yeah, and they get to be subpar, whereas we have to go above and beyond, and we have to excel at everything to even get noticed or get looked at.
Literally.
And then we we get that pressure from other people for sure, but we also put that pressure on ourselves, because it's other people are telling us that we have to succeed, but then it's the internal battle of oh, I don't want to disappoint so-and-so. I know I can do better. That kind of monologue that you have with yourself is also I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's just a lot.
Yeah, just the added discrimination is just there's already enough nuances as a adolescent growing up and going to school and all of that. Adding stuff like discrimination and exclusion, especially when it isn't necessary, can be very detrimental to somebody's mental health, overall state of being.
Because me personally, I don't know why, but I haven't had such a bad experience with race. Or honestly, I probably have, and I just real life didn't notice it, because I wasn't raised to think bro, look at how he looking at me. Obviously, it's because he racist. You know what I'm saying? So possibly, but I.
And especially as a kid, you're not gonna notice.
You notice exactly.
Yeah. Especially, I was in an all-black area, so I definitely probably wouldn't have noticed it.
Yeah, I only noticed a lot of stuff because a lot of the stuff I experienced was very overt, or people just straight up said it. Yeah. Especially with my hair and stuff, people pulling it, trying to cut it, trying to run their fingers through it.
I got that a lot.
Kind of stuff.
Like, why?
People would be like, "Can I braid your braids?" No, don't touch my hair.
People like trying to throw paper and stuff in my hair and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like,
Serious?
Yeah.
that happened to me junior year. There's a lot of pressure to succeed in our community, and we have to make it out or like do better than like the generation before us and stuff like that. We have to uplift the community and pull them up with us. Like, I feel like there's a lot of pressure to become like super successful, like doctor, lawyer type stuff, or be like successful as like a famous person. You just
Because
have
especially
to, like,
depending on your status, there's not always like a fallback option.
Exactly.
Right. We don't
Like,
have.
what's the plan B?
Yeah, there is no like, oh my
Run with it.
parents had me.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.